How's it going, y'all? We have officially made it through the 7-7, almost through the 7-7 portal at the time that I'm recording this, which is the Sirius Gateway portal. If you don't know what that is, on July 7th, every single year, the sun in Cancer aligns with Sirius, which is like considered the second sun. It was in ancient times. It's 2 times larger than the sun. And there's a lot of energy and a lot of frequency that comes off of Sirius because it's even bigger than the sun, okay? And when it aligns with our sun, then all that energy is pushed through, is channeling right at the sun, and then the sun, which is then channeling that energy to Earth. And when I first had my major awakening to astrology and all this stuff in 2021 after I moved here, I remember that 7-7 gateway because all that stuff was very new to me. And I was very heightened and had my first psychic thoughts or realizations or insights over those days. We have been feeling this energy from the Sirius Gateway for probably the last 4 days, and we'll feel it for a couple more days. You could be having a lot of heightened psychic abilities or insights, a ton of energy. There can be just like this aha, sudden insight moments to help you navigate what you're going to do with the rest of your life, okay? Depending. But now, every year, I feel this energy so intensely, so I know so many other people are, and they just don't realize, every year on 7-7, you may be experiencing that because of this. Well, not only did we have that, which is beautiful, which is a great thing because it brings us divine codes and divine messages. But we also had Uranus switch signs. Okay, so I want to show you this real quick. Hang on. Sorry, I have to burp. I'm just going to quickly go through for everyone based on your rising sign. This Uranus switching signs into Gemini. I'm just going to tell you just a little bit about the themes that you will be experiencing with this ingress into Gemini, because Uranus takes 7 or 8 years to go through a sign. It has been in the sign of Taurus for since 2018, okay? And now it's going to be in the sign of Gemini till 2033. It's going to have one more retrograde where it will dip back into Taurus for a second, but then to complete whatever it needed, whatever didn't get finished while Uranus was transiting the sign of Taurus for the last 8 years, it is now going to wrap it up, okay? Uranus is the great awakener. Uranus is shocking. You cannot guess what Uranus is going to bring. And honestly, after, studying and practicing astrology for 4 years, I don't like that I don't have an answer exactly for what it can bring. I've been thinking, how's this going to be in my 8th house? How's it going to be in my 8th house? Because usually I know because we look at patterns. Well, I have no idea, and Uranus in itself is something you just can't guess. It's like the tower. It's shocking, and it can be amazing, or it can also be extremely erratic and destructive. It depends. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on if it's hitting something in your chart. It depends on the house that it's in. It depends on a lot of things. However, we should all anticipate it can be like a roller coaster of up and down throughout the next 8 years in the sign of Gemini. And you knowing what house that is for you will tell you more about the themes or the topics that will be touched, okay? So just real quickly, I'm going to go through all the signs. I'll start with Aries, just to give you a quick tidbit. And then I'm going to come back tomorrow. I have 2 big transits that I want to talk about on a deeper level that might help bring people peace if they had a difficult year this year, starting from January through May. There's something now that is going to be coming to wrap up whatever may have been, whatever fucking chaos was going on at that time, okay? Or whatever was dug up from beneath the surface that maybe you weren't prepared for. But we'll talk about that tomorrow, okay? So I hope to get this out tonight for people, but So we're going to start with Aries for my Aries people. Okay.